实拍实说，大地海外升学。
So I'm Denise Berry and I'm the Director of International Students. So I've been here since 1996 at 𝐏𝐚𝐤𝐿𝐴 College.
And I'm Melissa Vickers, I'm the Assistant Director of International at 𝐏𝐚𝐤𝐿𝐴 College.
Both of us are teachers, so both of us have a teaching background, which I think really helps because it means that we have a really great understanding of students and we know a lot about NCA and about the programs that students can offer. For me, I actually was I trained also, did postgraduate training in counselling, and I was a school counsellor for 12 years. So that's really helped us because pastoral care in the school is really, really important. And of course, it means that we know how to talk to the students and how to understand their needs and their difficulties. This school was actually built in 1960, which was a time of great growth in the eastern suburbs of Auckland. And it's a co-ed school and it has grown from under 1,000 students and it's now over 2,000 students, not including internationals. So we have around between 100 and 200 internationals at any one time. Next year we're expecting around 130 to 150 internationals. So as far as my background in the school and our international student background, we started taking international students in 1996 and I started the program with 10 students and I was working just 10 hours a week and we grew the program within the first 5 years to 100 and then just pre-pandemic we were 200 students. So it's been a rapidly growing program and I think the secret to it is the fact that we offer such a variety of subjects and we cater for a very diverse range of students. Since 1996 we've been offering a great program for international students. One of the benefits I think to the school is that in 2007 and 2008 I was seconded to the Ministry of Education as the senior advisor for international students. And that actually was a great experience for me and great for our school because it meant I got to see the programs that were being offered right around New Zealand. And my role was actually helping to write the code of practice at that time. There was a new code of practice introduced, so I helped to write that and the guidelines for that. And also part of my role was compliance, was to make sure that the schools were complying with the code of practice. So I think it was a really valuable experience for myself, but also for our program and made us quite unique. We have year 9, which is 13 years old, right through to year 13, which is the final year of graduation. For international students, we are prepared to take students who are 17 and 18 years old, but if they are coming from Asia, they must go into year 12. We don't take students straight into year 13 unless they've been educated in an English-speaking country and education system. So they do need good English in order to master the year 12 and year 13 program and graduate. We've got a great history of providing ESOL. We have an ESOL department and it consists at the moment of, I think it's 3 or 4 teachers. We can teach from beginners right through to advanced. So we teach from the very beginning of when students first arrive, but we also have university entrance literacy that we expect our students to pass before they go on to university. So great variety and different types of ESOL are taught here. As far as the beginners go, we give them a test when they arrive so that allows us to sort them into different levels. And we teach from level 1 EL right through to level 5 EL. So students do not have to have a huge command of English before they come. We will interview some students if their school reports are not looking good and get a gauge of their English there. But we wouldn't necessarily turn down a student because their English wasn't 100%, because we are able to teach all levels.
As our fabulous international department, we've got 5 5 of us in here. So Denise, the director, me, the assistant director. We have a business administrator who helps with visas, enrolment issues and anything like that. And then we have our 2 fabulous homestay coordinators. And all of us in here are mums. So we like to say to the students coming in and their families, when the students arrive, they don't just get 1 fill-in mum for their stay, they get 5, whether they like it or not. So that's a definite major support for the students. Then outside of that, we have our dean system. So the students will come in and they are placed in one of our 6 houses, which is like a smaller community within the school. Each house has 2 deans that can help with further pastoral care issues and things like that. Then we also have our careers advisors, which help students with their subject selection and academic pathway. And all our international students, when they arrive, have meetings with them then at the beginning and throughout their time here to check that they are on track. Then we have our great team of counsellors as well, which students can self-refer, we can refer if there are further needs that students need some help with. So for 2024, the fees will be, the tuition fees for 1 year is 17,500 New Zealand dollars. And that combined with the accommodation fee would make a total for a 1 year tuition plus homestay would be 35,300 New Zealand dollars. So our international students, the majority of them will go into our homestays, and our homestays are located in our Pakuranga part of East Auckland. Our homestays are within either a short walk or a short bus ride of our school. So our homes are within our lovely community here. So our part of East Auckland is a place that is popular with young families. So very safe and very vibrant and lots of things to do, which we'll talk about later. So many of our international students do go home for the holiday period. However, we do have some that stay. And in some cases, they are able to stay with their current homestay family. And in other cases, if a family is travelling, then our homestay coordinators help the students to make plans to move to another homestay that we have in our community. When we say a student's graduated with the potential to go to university, then that means that they have got level 3 NCEA and our university entrance. And in 2021, all of the students that sat that, 100% of them passed that, and then the same was for 2022. Our international students go to a range of places afterwards. Some will go home to study, and many go on to university study. And the students that stay in New Zealand, the most common choices for universities that we have had in the last couple of years have been the University of Auckland, Otago University, and Auckland University of Technology, AUT.
And we do have students that have gone in the past overseas, and Melbourne and Sydney are quite popular, and also universities in Hong Kong. I had a Korean boy one year that went to university in Hong Kong, which I thought was quite surprising. Yes, and then we do have students who have gone to University of Auckland and then have graduated from there and have gone on to study in the States and in England. Well, one of our things which I hope we got time to show you is our beautiful environment. So we have, not only is the school on a really large campus, we're very lucky because the school, when it was built in the 1960s, there was a lot of land available. So we have really big playing fields and we've got a beautiful heated swimming pool. So our environment within the school is beautiful, it's been updated, and it's just very nice and pleasant to work in. But the environment around our school is also very lovely. It's only a 5-minute drive to the beach and the marina and to the ferry that takes you across to Auckland City. So we are in a beautiful position. It's a suburban area, but within sort of 30 minutes from the city by boat, by ferry, and within less than an hour by bus. So it's close to the city if you want the city life, but it's safe and a family area with plenty to do, lots of nice outdoor activities, plus a shopping mall, new shopping mall, Botany, not very far from here, which is 5 to 10 minutes from here as well, with movie theatres and an ice skating rink. So fabulous facilities. So I think that's really important. Yeah, homely, kind, caring families and school within a beautiful location. Yeah.
And then also the fact that we are such a large school, we have a large teaching staff and a big range of facilities. So we are able to offer a wide range of subjects. So in the senior school, students have access to over 40 different subjects, which is incredible. And we like to say at our school, we help students find their fit. So having this wide range of subjects helps them to have opportunities to try things they might not have tried elsewhere. And we love giving students that opportunity.
Well, I think first of all, you've got to be able to try to make friends. So you have to make the first move sometimes. You can't be quiet. You've really got to be able to want to talk, because that's how your English is going to improve. And the other thing is that this is a school of great diversity. So there will be plenty of people around who want to talk to you, who are interested in your background and where you've come from. And you'll probably even find some that come from the same country. So mixing, being with the other students is really important. Don't just keep yourself to yourself, but go out there and make friends. Because of the school system in New Zealand, the children move classes every hour. So you have a different teacher in a different room every hour, so you don't stay with the same group. So your potential for making friends is huge. It's not like you're just with one group and you're stuck with them all year. So that actually, I think, is a huge bonus of the New Zealand system. So yes, so making friends, I think, is your first important thing, is to have an open mind and be prepared to talk to others.
Yeah, and I think when you're considering international study, you are opening yourself up to trying lots of new different things. So when you're looking at your options, don't just think of more of the same. Think of, well, what actually could I do that's different? What can I try that's new? How can I make the most of my time away?